Hi guys, today I'm going to show you everything that you need to know on how to pipe the perfect cupcakes. So you want to start off by taking your tip and placing it at the end of the piping bag just to get a vague idea of where you're going to cut, and then just snip off the end of that tip. Then we're going to place the tip right down to the bottom of the piping bag, and you want to make sure that's quite securely in the end. If you need to chop off a little bit more, you can. Then we're going to fold the piping bag down so we sort of create like this pocket, and this is going to make it a lot neater when we fill it. Now that we've created this pocket, you're going to hold it with your hand and use the other hand to spoon some buttercream, and with the hand that's in the bag, you can sort of squeeze the buttercream off. Then flip the bag the correct way up and push the icing down to the bottom and give it a little twist before you start squeezing. So the first design that we're going to go for is this gorgeous rosette. So to do this, I've got a star piping tip and I've got this lovely pink icing, but of course you could use any colour you want. And basically all you're going to do is start off in the middle of the cupcake. You're going to squeeze, applying even pressure from the top of the bag, and pull the tip all the way around, keeping it flush against the cake. When you get to the end, just stop squeezing and pull off your piping bag. So to create the quite classic Mr. Whippy cupcake style, we're going to again use that star tip, and we're going to start in the centre of the cupcake. We're going to squeeze quite a nice big blob out, move our way around and slowly come up on top, and when you finish, you want to squeeze, release and pull off. So for these next two techniques, I'm going to use a nice big fat round tip. It's actually a coupler because I found that the piping tips are never big enough. So this is about 20mm in diameter. So to create the first one, I'm just going to hold it in the centre. I'm going to squeeze and keep squeezing until I'm nearly at the edges, then give it a little whip and pull it up. This is going to create a nice blob, which is a great base for loads of cupcakes. Also using this round tip, we're going to create like a classic swirl. So I'm going to start in the middle of the cupcake. Then I'm going to slowly move my way out towards the edge, and as I do, I'm going to start pulling up. So I go around once, and on my second one, I squeeze, release and pull up. Now this next tip is actually one of my favourites. It's a French star tip, and it's about 16mm in diameter, and it's got loads of little sharp teeth, and this creates really nice ridges in our icing. So for the first one, we're going to start again in the middle of the cupcake. We're going to squeeze, applying even pressure, make our way around once, and as we come back to the centre, we're going to pull it and whip it across the top. You can also create like a bulb in your cupcake, so I'm just going to start in the middle, I'm just going to squeeze and really keep squeezing, holding the piping bag as still as possible, and this is going to create a really lovely finish to your cupcake. Next, you're going to be using a smaller round piping tip. This is about 10mm in diameter. And what I'm going to do for the first one is really simple, similar to the yellow one. I'm just going to start in the middle of the cupcake, squeeze, move my way out towards the edge, and as I do, each time I'm going to come up another layer, and to finish it off, squeeze, release, and pull up. So this next effect I'm going to achieve, again using that small round piping tip, I'm going to squeeze at the edge, push away and pull it in towards the centre of the cupcake. And each time you do this, turn the cupcake so you're always doing it in the same direction. I've done about 6 of these, and once you've completely done that, you can finish it off with a nice little blob in the middle. And that is literally it. That's everything you need to know about piping cupcakes. Now, when you first try this, it'll probably look absolutely rubbish, but the key with piping is practice, practice, practice. The more you use a piping bag, the better your cupcakes are going to look. Now, if you want all the details about the different tips that I use, they will all be written in the description box below. If you've loved this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more masterclasses by me, then please make sure you comment below and let me know. You can subscribe to this channel if you want, and you can click here to see my last video and here to see a video randomly selected by YouTube for you.